What's up, Luz? Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Tuesday, April 17th, 2018. As you can see, it is a lovely, lovely day here at the homestead. It's the year that winter will never end, basically. I came out earlier this morning and I cleaned off the solar panels. And as you can see, it looks like I never touched them. So, crazy freaking weather, man, I'll tell you what. Unbelievable. So it rains all day yesterday. What do you think, Luz? Huh? That's a good boy. Yeah. There's Mr. Buddy. I don't know where he was hiding at. So, anyway. So yesterday, like, it rains all day and then turned to snow last night. And then, it stopped, and then this morning it was snowing a little bit. And not much this morning, and then it just what you're seeing now. Crazy. I'm like so done with winter, you guys have no idea. So today I wanted to talk about a few mysterious deaths. We're going to talk about some things and how, I love how these things are just like, oh well, it happens, what are you going to do? So first of all, let's talk about the gentleman that, and I can't think of, Foster, maybe I think was his name or something like that, was going to testify against the Clintons. Or he's actually going to testify against Hillary Clinton, I believe it was. And he was found on a park bench, and they called it a suicide. And he was shot in the back of the head twice. I find that an interesting suicide, that you shoot yourself in the back of the head twice. But, I guess anything is possible, especially in politics. But, there's... So, that one I thought was quite interesting. And I don't know if anybody, if you guys have done the research on that and saw that. Well, obviously with the Clintons, let's be honest. I mean, there's a great number of mysterious deaths with the Clintons, where people have died in mysterious circumstances and supposed accidents. I think that's quite interesting. But the one recently that there was the missing CDC doctor down in Atlanta. And the reports came out, first of all, he's over in Africa studying something or whatnot. And I think he was a whistleblower, to be honest with you. I don't know all the details of what he was doing, but I know that he was working for the CDC down in Atlanta. And then recently, I think it was last week, his body was discovered in the river down there in Atlanta. And, he drowned. It's such a mystery. It's so interesting. If you want to get somebody to be shut up, here's a good way to do it. Okay, obviously killing somebody and making it look like either a suicide or an accidental drowning or whatnot. I mean, how hard is that really? Especially if you're telling people this was a drowning. If you're told that as a medical examiner, I'm sure that they're going to say, oh, hey, yeah, guess what? This was a drowning. So that was quite interesting. There was actually a recent one over in Russia, an investigative journalist. This just happened. And he was investigating a lot of the corruption that was going on and stuff like that. And he mysteriously fell out of his 4-story window, and he never regained consciousness, and he died 2 days later in the hospital. So, but the same gentleman was assaulted twice previously. Once he was hit in the head with a lead pipe last year, and then he also was hit again earlier this year in the head. So, this time I guess they made sure that it was taken care of. But, just crazy stuff like that. Look at him, he's chilling out under the chair. You want to go back in the house, Luz? You go in the house? Come on, baby boy. Yes. Come on. I know. Here. There you go. Oh, come on, buddy. There's my boy. All right. I always have to do my job as a professional doorman. So, and I love this. I got to tell you guys this because I get this a lot. So we're going to talk about it real quick. You should put in a cat door. Well, that would be awesome, but I don't want raccoons in my house. I don't want skunks in my house, helping themselves to the cat food and stuff like that. So, yeah, there's not going to be a cat door. So that's why I don't have a cat door. Because I have too many wild animals. I live in the country, and they would help themselves. They would come in and make themselves a home. So, yeah, no cat doors. But so I'll be a professional doorman. I get up all time. You have no idea how many times I'm up and down getting the cats in and out. But that's okay. It's part of what we do. We love our cats. Our cats are awesome. So anyhow. But yeah, so it's there's a lot of other things, if people are investigating things that they shouldn't be investigating or shouldn't be looking at, a lot of mysterious car accidents happen, and it happens a lot, okay, a lot more than you think. If you push the envelope, you probably get a warning to start with, and then if you don't stop, then bad things happen, and those are and that happens all the time. And so, I mean, I love it when people say, like with our country, the United States of America, okay? We're out there trying to save everybody. We're the good guys. And no, we're not. No, we're not. We're trying to impose our will on people. We're trying to tell you how you're going to live your life and do what oh, and by the way, we're going to implement a pro-democratic government that will do what we say, that will be our puppets. It's amazing to me that people can't see it, to be honest with you. It really does amaze me. Now I'm getting off on a tangent, but yeah. But anyway, there's a lot of evil things that happen. Let's put it like this: power corrupts. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. Okay, and you get people in positions of power, and they want to keep that power. I mean, why do you think these congressmen and senators will serve for 30 and 40 years, and they'll be old and decrepit, and they wheel them in wheelchairs? I mean, you would think somebody like McCain at this point, with 2 brain surgeries down, would go, yeah, you know what, it's time to give up the ghost and time to, look at retirement. He ain't gonna retire. He's gonna stay in there as long as he possibly can if they keep voting him in, and he's not going anywhere. And it's just, and they'll wheel him out in a stretcher. That's how he'll go out. We just had up here in New York, we just had Congressman, oh my God, I'm trying to think of her name, Louise Slaughter. She was like 83 years old or something like that, and she just died. But she'd been doing it forever and ever and ever and a day, and they kept electing her every 4 years or, whatever it is. It's crazy, I mean, there should be a mandatory point where these people are in politics are forced to retire. I mean, you're 65 years old and you're working on a job, they're going to show you the door, that's what happens, here's your gold watch, have a nice life. But, it's, then there's the exception to the rule where people continue to work and do stuff, but yeah, it's interesting. I have too much time to think. I think way too much. But anyway, so here we are, beautiful, beautiful weather. I'm like so freaking done with this. You have no idea, guys. I mean, here we are in the middle of April, and it's snowing again. It's crazy. So anyway, listen, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're having a good week, the start of your week. Hopefully things are going to get better here. Hopefully the weather will change. I think it's supposed to get, starting Saturday, I think it's going to be better. And then next week is supposed to be really decent. So hopefully we can get rolling with some things and get things going here at the homestead. I'll be ready to do that. That'll be nice. Yesterday, the reason I got yesterday's video up so late, I wanted to just share that with you real quick. Greg had called me and said he was getting ready to collect maple sap and wanted to know if I'd give him a hand. So I went up and I helped him do that. And we pulled in 100 gallons of maple sap. And actually he's up there right now cooking maple sap. So, but that was cool. It was fun. I enjoyed doing that with him. And I will be doing a review on his tractor. We'll do that. And he actually also has a sawmill. So I'll be doing some video on that as well and showing you guys. So anyway, so that's what's going on right now. Like I said, I hope everybody's week is going okay so far. I'm done with this weather, I can tell you that. But I will talk to you all later. And I hope everybody's doing well. Remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow's not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen. And remember, STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, you can do it. And the only one that's going to stop you from getting there is yourself. Nobody else can do it, okay? So be safe, have fun. Remember, stay away from negative people. They want to bring you down to their level. They don't want to bring you up and support you. They want to keep you down. So stay away from negativity. All right? I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.